Hello, Fanshows. My name is Zach Obando. I'm here with you tonight on Fanshows. Davin Clifford showing his capstone animated film project. How are you, Davin?
That's good.
That's good, man. Nice to see you. Hello, Davin.
Hello, Zach.
How are you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. Now, let's get down to brass tacks here. Your capstone.
Yeah.
Is an animated film project.
Well, the whole thing's not animated, just parts of it.
So parts of it are animated. Let's get into the details about that. How long did it really take for you to just get, say, 2 seconds, 2 frames?
I mean, I can't say exactly, but I didn't quite get as much animation done as I wanted.
Yeah.
And I spent a good 30 hours on that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, part of that is because I'm not at all good at drawing. I'm really bad.
Okay.
And if you saw the animation, you'd be like, how'd that take you 30 hours? But yeah, I mean, it still looks pretty cool, and it turned out pretty well. It pretty much turned out how I wanted it to.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. There's nothing like having a vision of your project and it turning out exactly like you planned for it to be. Let's go into your routine for doing this film project. You would say you've been working on it for 3 hours. What exactly have you done in those hours that you've put into it?
For the animating?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I would start by doing is first trying to draw the rabbit, however I wanted to do that. And I'd do that frame by frame for emotions and stuff. For the most part, I just have repeating running animations or something.
Okay.
And I tried to set up my shots to do that so that I didn't have to do as much.
Yeah.
And then what I'd do is, because there'd be eraser marks and stuff all over it, as I would put another piece of paper over it, I'd put it up to a window or a light table or something, and I would just trace that.
Really?
And then what I'd do is take a marker and go over those lines, and then I'd put that onto a scanner, and I would scan that to my computer, and then I would take that into Photoshop and then turn up the contrast so that I would only have black and white, and then I'd take the lines and color them, and it took a while.
Just to do 1 frame.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so much work.
It's probably a better way to do it, but it's just, I don't know. That seemed straightforward enough to me, but it just took a lot of work.
That makes sense to you. You know what? It makes sense to me. I don't know how to animate anything, so.
I've never done animating before, so.
Yeah, that's pretty man, congrats to you for trying to take that on, you know what I mean? And you say it panned out how you liked it. Yeah. So why don't we take a look at the trailer for A Rabbit in the Woods by Davin Clifford. That was some pretty good stuff. Good at drawing, man. Now, why don't we look at your nonprofit organization that you've done a project for? YOU. What does that stand for?
Youth Opportunities Unlimited, and it's basically a company that helps out youth within London. It helps them find jobs and homes if they need it, things like that. It kind of teaches them job skills and
Wow. Wow, that's really nice. That's really good. That's it's one of the best NPOs I've heard of for everybody doing the projects about this. That's really nice. So they take care of the homeless youth, or
I mean, they sometimes, yes. It's not just homeless youth, but it's sort of just supposed to help youth who may be having trouble finding a job or don't have the skill sets they need to find a job, or
just troubles in general.
Yeah.
That's cool to so they help children develop skills to succeed in the real world.
So basically, it's not actually children that they help, but anybody from ages 18 to 29, and they'll sort of there was 3 places that we actually looked at. There was the You Made It cafe. There was just their sort of whole thing in general. They also have a recycling plant and wood shop. And then there's also this Youth Action Center. That one I'm a little bit sketchy on, and we did end up using the footage for that because the audio wasn't good, unfortunately, and we didn't really have time to do a reshoot, so.
That's unfortunate, but you know, it's the way she goes sometimes. You just don't have enough time.
I mean, the video still turned out pretty well without that stuff. And we actually ended up doing, I think, like 10 interviews, and we only cut out like 3 of them, I think. So
Davin, let's talk more about this MPO. Who did you work with in the group that was in charge of making this video?
So I worked with Jesse Vandervaart and Colby Thompson.
Okay.
And both of them are pretty good to work with. They're both good with the camera.
Yeah.
We didn't really have any issues with communication or anybody not doing their work. Yeah. So yeah, they're both good to work with. And I didn't really know Jesse too well before, but I got to know him a little better.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's one thing I like about this program in particular is that you get to know people through working with them and through making your own projects and doing stuff like that. The project as a whole, do you say turned out to expectations, above?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't really know. Colby kind of had the vision for the whole thing, okay. But I definitely liked how it turned out. Like, the video was all good, the audio was good, all the audio we used. Like, we've had lots of good shots to use, and we didn't really have any trouble, scrambling to find some. Yeah. So we got lots of B-roll, and just everything turned out well. And the editing was great. Colby did most of the editing. I did color correction and stuff.
And what else did you do specifically?
Well, all 3 of us did camera at some point. I did a little bit of editing, not too much. I mostly did color correction. I did the graphics for it. Which I liked. They turned out well.
That's cool, man. Well, why don't we throw to the nonprofit organization project, and we'll be right back, Fanshows. Stay tuned.
The U stands for Youth Opportunities Unlimited. So it's a nonprofit organization. It's been around since 1982, and we're all about success for young people. Our vision statement is we're helping build a community where young people will be engaged and will thrive.
The goal of the You Made It program, I think it's multifaceted because everybody comes in here as an individual. They have their different strengths and they face their different challenges. So one person's success is not the other person's success.
Well, I can tell you honestly, my experience with the YOU program has been nothing short of amazing. Started off here, I was just looking for a job, and then I came through here, I'm getting my high school, I'm getting a job at the end of this placement, so everything's lining up well.
The You Made It program has definitely given me the skills to feel successful moving on, looking for jobs in the future. I already feel like there's a lot more job opportunities that I can apply for now, having this experience on my resume.
My experience with the You Made It program has been excellent. So far I've got my CPR and first aid training. I'm going for my 4th of training on the 31st of March. It's been awesome. I've got along with everybody here. It's a lot of fun.
My experience in this program was amazing. I had a lot of encouragement and it got me a job and it's got me on my feet and it's helped me be mentally stable.
So we exist entirely to help young people, and we'll do that in a range of programs, in a range of tools, but fundamentally every single initiative that we do is founded on helping young people find success. And they know that and they experience that. So it's a trusted place. It's a place where they can start to learn. It's a place where they can start to understand themselves. And it's a place where they can reach out and engage with other community members.
The skills that our enterprise programs teach would be, well, job skills for sure, but there's also the soft skills in terms of, teamwork, just how to be professional in the workplace. We help with their resumes, schooling. We touch base on schooling if they need help with GED or, possibly even a co-op if the timing is right. It's just to give them the real experience. We have a lot of youth that come in that either have no experience or they've had lots of experience, but they don't know how to maintain the job. So job maintenance would be a big thing for that too.
Here at the program, they taught me how to work with people. I had never had jobs with people. And so I learned experiences and went through like things, so I knew how to work with other people and how to act appropriately for certain situations.
Youth Opportunities Unlimited has helped me find job opportunities. They've helped me reach different communities in the main community that I know, and they've helped me look into different potential living areas and all sorts of different things in London.
We were created because there was a need in London, and we're still responsive to that community need, so we take that very seriously. I think YIU is important because we've been so clear on what our mission, vision, values is about, and while priorities in government funding changes, and while needs of programs change and the need for the different kinds of programs change, fundamentally the needs for youth still exist.
I'd like to say thank you for teaching me different things and giving me like the support on getting the new job also as everyone else. So I'd like to say thank you all very much.
Thank you. I would say thank you to everybody, all my superiors, other colleagues that I worked with.
Well, I just want to give them my heartfelt thanks.
Thank you. I would tell them thank you.
And we're back, Fanshaw. My name is Zach Obando. I'm here to say goodbye. So is my guest, Davin Clifford. It's been real good having you guys listen and staying in touch with what's good in the film hood. This has been Fanshows, and good night.
I'm bald.
That's how we do that. That's how we do that right there.
Just wanted to get that in there. So is that good?